to bring up my best friend, our best friend, Katherine Wilson Smith.
She grind on my dick like 100 times. Shawty let me long when I grip her sides.
Okay. On. Is this on? Yeah, okay. Okay, ignore that false start, everyone. I always like to start by breaking one bit of the set. Now, for 7 years of my life, I went to a girls' school. And this meant that I didn't see a man for those 7 years, apart from one time when my science teacher introduced me to his son because he was so excited we'd have children who were really good at maths. But this meant when I realized I was happy to date women, I didn't understand the point of heterosexuality anymore. I thought that women are fun and men are confusing. I don't want a partner that's confusing and off-putting to me. But for the first time in my life, I have a boyfriend I actually like and enjoy spending time with. But now I have a weird position where I've got a boyfriend and no friends. And how do you make friends at this university? Every single day, I have 2 new roommates, so every single day I'm trying to hype myself up. I'm in my room doing my affirmations that I'm so cool, everyone wants to be friends with me. Then I walk out and use the method, like I'm a pickup artist. I walk out and I say, hey ladies, is frosh like fun? Did you get some drinks? What's the demographic like? And then once I've hooked them in, I have to close. Step 2, ask her to go to Atwater Market with you. Ask her to go to a cafe to study. Now, the reason I want more friends is because I just want a group of friends that's big enough to play laser tag with. Every time I go past the Trois Monkeys, the idea of a group of friends to play laser tag with mocks me the same way that the Trois Monkeys mocks the Quebec language laws. I see laser tag is much better than its evil twin, paintballing. Laser tag is great fun. Paintballing, you'll leave exhausted, you'll leave with bruises, and you'll leave after a group of 20-something men that brought their own tactical gear have called your group of 13-year-olds wankers for getting in the way. Now, there was a laser tag place I went to a lot as a child, and it was in the dark, and the premise was simple: Victorian London and toxic waste. You're hunting for Jack the Ripper, but you never see Jack the Ripper. Jack the Ripper does not once appear. You're reminded at the end of the video, after they tell you Jack the Ripper exists, that your job is to shoot each other, which really demonstrates the futility of Victorian policing. Now, I love the dark. I love being in the dark because you're allowed to unleash emotions you otherwise wouldn't have. As a philosopher probably once said, to be free is to be in the dark at a laser tag in Essex. Now, at one point, my favorite memory from this is that a guy came up to me and my sister and said, "You're going to cry for your mothers," before he shot us. This annoyed me for 2 reasons. 1, we have the same mother. And 2, I actually shot him while he was saying that because he took so long to say it. Now, sometimes friends find me when I don't want them. For example, I was flying back from London recently, and a Scottish woman was sat next to me. And she was super excited because she's about to see her long-distance boyfriend for the second time ever. Now, the last time she'd been in Canada, she'd been here for 3 weeks, and she hadn't left the house. Which is crazy, because I know that long-distance couples want to get to know each other, but for 3 weeks. 3 weeks and you don't leave the house. She'd also been in Longueuil, and that was confusing to me because she described it as a North American paradise. The one time that I have been there, I was at the driving authority, and my main memory of the driving authority is that the woman serving me would not believe my eyes were the color that I said my eyes were. I hesitated at the start, and I think she thought I wanted a second opinion. I do know what color my eyes are, but I don't know how tall I am. I'm committed to not knowing how tall I am because height is a fake measurement anyway. Height is one of those measurements that it's like the stock market. It's determined by social capital, much more than any numerical process. If say I'm 5'4", and I convince enough people that I am 5'4", then by all intents and purposes, I am 5'4". Now, back on this flight, this woman's asking me a lot of questions, and she knows I live in Montreal. She asks me what the top 5 employers in Montreal are that take Duolingo French. And I'm thinking, I'm a grad student in economy on Air Canada. I don't even have a checked bag on this plane, and you're asking me about this? She tells me in her checked luggage, she's got 6 bowls of iron brew because she's allowing her boyfriend to taste her culture. I was just thinking the whole time we were having turbulence about this shaking iron brew in the hold, more stressful than actually feeling the plane shake. I hope they survived. Now, on our way out of the plane, I say, I'm so happy for you. And she says, thank you. I'm so happy to have this new boyfriend because my husband disappeared 2 years ago.